15.
Hey, Dan, if you're having, I don't see you guys.
Stand by Thunder 4. 10 seconds.
Number about 3.
You're on
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunder 4 sound. Stand by to roll D sound. Roll D sound.
From the small screen to the classroom, an ex-porn star turned math tutor says he's being discriminated for his past life. Eyes in the sky.
Start off with an 83 on the Dark Star.
Or 2,000 feet in the air with troops.
All right, stand by. Out to the 2 shot.
Plus, an eatery is serving up line tacos.
Here we come.
The side of controversy. And wait till you hear the other exotic
Ready?
options on the menu.
They are up my cue. Stand by to turn her. OTS 3. OTS 3. Now turn her.
To keep the juror out of jail after his actions triggered a retrial for polo mogul John Goodman.
Roll A. Now center her up. And up.
Only here on Fox 29. Yes?
All right. You reading the rundown out there, 3? All right. Package and server B next.
Very careful about what he said, fearing it could jeopardize Martin's freedom.
Roll B sound.
Dennis Martin is the region why polo mogul John Goodman is getting a new trial. And now his former juror is facing his own court battle. I sat down with his lawyer, Joe Walsh.
Once again, camera 2, your next shot will be 2 on.
This is a very serious thing.
A judge called Martin recklessly indifferent to this.
Was that Joe Walsh?
Martin didn't tell lawyers his ex-wife had a DUI arrest. That might have kept him off the Goodman jury. I asked Walsh about that behavior.
I don't really want to comment on that.
The 69-year-old is facing a charge of indirect criminal contempt, a crime that could land Martin in jail for more than 5 months.
Tag it on camera 9 in the newsroom, and then off to an open, and we'll roll C in the
But
plasma.
at the same time, obviously, the law is the same for every person.
Walsh says of the thousands of cases,
I got about 35 seconds.
only 2% have involved people over the age of 65. So we reached out to prosecutors. Michael Edmondson of the state attorney's office said that this statement, the state attorney's office is ethically constrained from making any extrajudicial commentary on an active case.
You know, it's got to be tough for a guy in his position to,
Got 15.
especially with his health conditions, and obviously that'll be something that we'll probably discuss in court.
On Thursday, Walsh will also be filing 2 motions to dismiss the charges.
And certainly we are going to do our
5
best
seconds.
to
Ready, Jeff?
serve any time.
My cue. He's up.
Now, Walsh also told me
All right,
that
stand by to roll A,
this is a demand
and we'll roll
for
C in the
jury
plasma.
trial. Meanwhile, the Martin's next day in court is May 30th. Live in the newsroom tonight, Jeff Price on Fox 29.
Roll A sound. Roll C. He is up. Stand by. Next opening A.
The deputy says he made in a split second.
Roll A. Turn him to 2. He splits up. Stand by Dan. Dan's up full. Stand by package and server D.
He's here at St. Mary's listed in critical condition. That's after taking several bullets from a deputy's gun. A deputy that says he had no choice but to
Roll D. Package go.
A Royal Palm Beach gated community rocked by gunfire. It can happen anywhere.
All right, we will tag this.
A Palm Beach County sheriff
You don't have any supers?
home after work and quickly finds himself
Oh, thank you. A minute 30 package.
His neighbor.
The man was shaking his arms with a look of rage.
Investigators say Alvarez was agitated and that a confrontation escalated to Alvarez cornering the deputy in his own garage. What happened next happened in an instant. I heard the deputy grabbed his gun and fired.
Got about a minute left.
PBSO says Alvarez stumbled to the end of the driveway and collapsed.
You just never imagine something like this is going to happen across the street from their house.
Next door neighbor Vivian, who didn't want to show her face on camera, says she knows both
45.
the deputy and the suspect and can't believe this could happen so close to home.
It's difficult to imagine what life is going to be with. It's just a very awkward situation because the deputy was a very nice guy, too.
Those in law
30
enforcement
seconds.
know the choice to use deadly force is made in a flash.
The thinking process happens after the shooting, and that's when it becomes surreal.
Former Boca Raton Police Chief Andrew Scott says, in this case, Florida law is likely on the deputy's side.
There's no need to retreat when you are in your home to prevent a violent confrontation.
10 seconds.
The use of deadly force is very liberal.
Stand by live.
in his own home.
investigators say Alvarez
5,
was
here we
not
go.
harmed,
Ready?
and that they're looking into whether he may be developmentally challenged.
Q Live, Dan's up.
Again, the suspect
All right,
here being
weather is
treated
next.
at St.
Stand by.
Mary's
Thunder
listed
4
in
out to
critical
Steve.
condition. TDSO telling us tonight that that suspect will be charged with burglary and also aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer. That law enforcement officer right now is on paid administrative
Here we
leave.
go.
Reporting live in West Palm Beach, I'm Dan Corcoran, Fox 29.
And Thunder 4, Q Steve.
All right, a beautiful day in South Florida. Sunshine and a beautiful evening with temperatures cooling off into the 60s and 50s for overnight lows. And really clouds.
All right, out of this,
the area.
Thunder 4 to Shannon.
And there's a front on the way. Actually watching a front that's going to move in the next 6 to 7 days. There's a look at current temperatures. Still in the 70s everywhere. Set to move into the 60s, rain-free. In fact, cloud-free.
Here we go.
Night. Low humidity, too. I'll let you know how long that low humidity will last, and we're going to take a look at your Mother's Day forecast coming up.
And Thunder 4, Q Shannon.
An NFL player and Port St. Lucie resident is facing battery charges tonight. Police arrested 34-year-old Corey McIntyre, a former
All right,
Buffalo
stand by.
Bills
Open an A, and
player.
we'll see in the plasma for J.
At his home. McIntyre is out on bail at this hour. The charges come just days before the South Fork High School grad was scheduled to play against police in a charity softball.
Ready?
That game has now been...
Roll A and roll C. He is up. Stand by. C full. What's up?
Charged with kidnapping and rape. Officials say there is no evidence of involvement by his brothers, Pedro and O'Neill Castro.
All right, stand by. D
They will not
sound.
face charges. We're learning disturbing details about how the women were treated while being held in that home.
Roll D sound.
We have confirmation that they were bound and there was chains and ropes in the home.
Mike Q.
Meanwhile, two of the
All right,
women are
2 shot.
back
Tease
home
is
tonight
next.
with her son, the other, Michelle Knight, is still recovering in the hospital.
We are up. Music. Roll B.
Born actor turned mass shooter is taking a local school district to court while he says his right...
Roll C. Wiping.
Then watch out from above.
Stand by to roll D.
The troopers are taking the sky to crack down on
Roll D. Wiping. Break is next.
Unusual tacos this South Florida eatery is serving up has critics roaring with disapproval.
Music up. Here we come. 3, 2, 1. Let's go to break. All right, very nice. Break is 2:40. All right, America Now is one of the Thunder opens in the next block.